In proof number 14, number 2, because I have them mislabeled, we're trying to prove that BD is congruent to CD. So like most proofs, I'm going to mark that on my picture, but I'm going to mark it in purple because I don't know what that is. I'm trying to prove that, and I don't want to confuse that with what I'm trying or what I do know. So I'm going to go to my given information. Anything I do know, I'm going to mark in green. So I start with AB is congruent to AC, and that's my first statement, and I knew that because it was given. My next statement that I'm given says that angle B is congruent to angle C. And I'm looking and I'm thinking, I don't know that these triangles are congruent. I don't have those angles given to me. I don't have any parallel lines. The only theorem that I do see on my guide sheet is that if I look at the big triangle ABC, I have two sides on that triangle, AC and AB, the same. So that means the angles across from them, B and C, have to be congruent. And that's exactly why I know that. So that would be my reason for number 2. If two sides in a triangle are congruent, then the angles opposite those sides are also congruent. And that's why I can mark angle B and angle C. Then the next statement says that AD is bisecting angle BAC. Well, that was given to me, and the definition of bisect means that it's going to cut that angle in half, so angle 1 and angle 2 are congruent. So number 3 would be given, and then number 4 is where I'm actually saying angle 1 and angle 2 are congruent, because that's what bisect means, or the definition of bisect. And then number 5, if I look at my triangles, what I have here is an angle marked, a side marked, and another angle marked, matching an angle, a side, and an angle. And angle side angle is one of the theorems that I use. And then I can say, well, if the two triangles ABD and ACD are the same, then I should be able to mark any of the 6 parts of those two triangles like BD and CD, because corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent, which we're abbreviating CPCTC. And again, just to emphasize, when you're done writing your proof, you should be able to go back and say, if I used angle side angle, I better see a pair of angles stated in my proof, a second pair of angles stated in my proof, and a side stated in my proof. And it doesn't necessarily have to go in the order angle, side, angle in your proof, but I better see those 3 things if that's what I'm going to use in my proof.